goal for Bologna, and it is his first for the club. Politano's ball in, and it drops to Juan Jesus! An unlikely goal scorer, only in the side because Rahmani is injured, and yet he scores a precious equaliser right on the stroke of half-time. Mario Rui releasing Kvaratskhelia, and still Kvaratskhelia! Osimhen is there, Lozano it must be! 3-3 for the Mexican, and just 3.5 minutes after coming off the bench, Napoli are now in front, and Lozano makes everything right in the world again here in Naples. Cambiaso. This is Barrow, he can hit them from there. Barrow's effort! And a mistake from Meret. The spectre of Empoli once again looms for Alex Meret. He'd been flawless up until now this season.
Kessben television. Yemobia ha eba enedwada wia programming extra time anything I dey atoso. Ye dey don jure baako no nan ni bebejemu na eye programming. Amano nsem kakra bi na de aka nyina no ye dey aye afisem enko. All right. Yes amamu nyina aka obi ma programming so Tony Montana trase or the amano nsem no ebre woti enka o Kessben 2.9 and cry and in Potemo nyina Kessben 3.3 sanso and a Go TV channel no 173 mo mo hwe DSTV channel no 364. Tony Montana kakra bi amano na fe yere.
Me that's the Godfather. And then we both 6:30 and a Ballon d'Or was na eba so. Yedi kakasa overall mema no call Eddie Amakarim Benzema and then you may ye crown as I'm a Ballon d'Or winner no. Na ohemo best goalkeeper ever call Eddie Amatibo Courtois. Na give your boy Emma Barcelona and so afa young player of the year. Where any players are holder and then you may almost so ebetimi apeke awards Ballon d'Or ceremony eba so all France. Leo Messi Argentina captain wakasa Eddie afa World Cup next month Airshas here Qatar. Also 5 countries some your favorites World Cup no omo ebetimi agent Spain, France, Germany, Brazil and England way any countries anymore. Messi captain the Argentina to form say anya he kwani mu ba ko de obetimi afa World Cup no enso asini na so enra Liverpool check about City and before the game Man City Barca omede call Anfield no Liverpool fans ni to niama ebomu ma we screen mpo akra said ye show our Kessben yankasa for no before the game mpo Liverpool fans no etata Man City for no wa bra game no enya enhyase hono yento so Liverpool game on boy Sadio Mane ba mini player oye Liverpool player that no sinani age pa sa enra Liverpool edi Man City asem emomo ogidie pa sa enema besesa ema Liverpool afomotuma pa enso efra enra Man United able goalless. Wa promoting Old Trafford and Newcastle ekote ye na Gary Neville Man United great no say player back Man United feel mo pa Christian Eriksen Sanka Eriksen woma enka enra Nyasen Man United able goalless against Newcastle. When him sakepa before the league season be sha say no ekaka be sen free Chelsea toward Bolly ta better club no and a man near my exercise toward Bolly team owner no na ne kepa kasa say and you can so call baby on fighting for the place and pennyampa I bet the I'm say a good decision and a team run and so a team eteke Jamie O'Hara a former footballer was Arsenal for M1 Emma the 2 Gabriels Gabriel Martinelli and the Gabriel Jesus are 2 players ya man fefi na omu pra e be team pass Arsenal for a team Ag League no SC omo and also Victor Osimhen Napoli striker no ni agent a confirm sampa omu so a omo ene Napoli edin come for possible contract extension player naturally so obeso sina kan for long Eddie Emma Napoli nti omo eguso a omo edin komo de ri twato Bremer ono Juventus omo defender wakonya hamstring injury enra omo 51 minutes game am ko shaka ba ko a Torino team Antino and Bremer ko prayer for the next 2 weeks there 3 weeks player no ntimi embo emfa Emma de Bianconeris award winner we are the enchant fancy
Yancher ho yan fancy commercial kakra bi Nafi kwa miki the local stories no atwaso amaye 0551599933 0551599933 met me akan messages kakra bi de afri ho de amamo ene awie epamcho yebeba ye nchekra.
Or the camera, I will be a camera. I will be a camera. Now I have to like we already behind the ball.
So Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. So messages ka clear because make your transit at the local source no twasun tentem at the amayen. Okay, Mamisha Pakaro di Pakaro aka Efie Abosia or the way free Joso and Abre. Hearts of Folk is always making news the negative way. Sule Muntari was At the inner perimeter, as an auxiliary coach, unprofessional. Sprinkling of juju, unprofessional. Refusal of cameramen to take pictures or videos, unprofessional. Management members exchanging blows while the match was in progress. Supporters, instead of backing management, interim coach, and the players who encouraged them perform, were rather carrying the sacked coach, unprofessional. Why come back indeed? Hey, Pakaru. Yeah, not the American SMP as well. Okay. I bet in it. Only canoe person.
Why out about the message in
Or try to fiscal. Now, cut you now the bet.
Wow. But the non message in it.
Okay. The happiness within me from yesterday, I can't just express them. I could do like as Chelsea won. My beloved team, Real Madrid, thrashed Barcelona 3-1. And the so-called Wonder Club had a pass no way yesterday. Okay. Orlando filmmaker Asokwa, what are the way and so Abba. Modi eba e omo ye mu bi nti munye omo bi pa mame. All right. Kwamiki transfer na yen hwe de odi eba.
Bojeno mame sha se femfri has asoye na has ena na wie bo mu edi aba betudwa omo di statement aba na omo statement nyina ne say thanks to all Phobians for your strong support and love during our match against AS Real Bamako. We will forever appreciate you. We has a work one statement and no way one day about tuja. Some of that a has a work supporters nina see. I will a year support any your door has a work a show ye. At the ma team no abra bomani AS Bamako a boy. One must has a work supporters no one more down wasi. Na de bia no wo meso so so saa when yen some free house asweye enso eba enawie abra enra wo mani AS Bamako enso boy na has a work intimian qualify anko womanim enso our CAF Confederation Cup no enso mu David Oklu when your coach Edema Krasobok what they two jam among for some trouble shame when I no wo mo kobusa no roller what they ema free ye banye our kings here a course no mu na in some trouble ni sia no wo explaining Rono at the emansem trophy dintia or bought a free banye I was our position. David Oklu.
We played the 4-3-3 system initially with two wing strikers, but the wing strikers were not getting close to a free, and the double number 10 we also play were always static in the middle. Okay, that was what made the free to be isolated there.
So that was what I was asking. That was there any tactics? Was there any system that will make him free? That will make him play his normal play or role that he normally plays? Because he was isolated, and there should be a system. There should be.
That's why we changed to the 3-5-2 to get Obi closer to him. And when Obi got closer to him, he was able to move and get the ball.
When you some David Oklu. Among for subo mo de bono e de fa role de ma efie banye no e na wo chechemu enawie e de amano was supporters of Hazard obi anya botre obi anka na kuma ntuniem Hazard anya de se bonoment man qualify nemom has e be bounce back in Chebia.
It's unfortunate we are out, but we are going back to regroup and right the wrongs and look forward for next season.
Wey has a work as saying this Yedasujina. Nana no Peubekaya. Well, me for us to do so Mr. Cobra Fijola Katana say, ye the video be by confrontation because so our VVIP between the NCC chairman, when Mr. Vincent Soba Odote, and a Sans and Samway, and Sutimi Kosu den and so home, and I'm some Emma Mr. Vincent Soba Odote, and every wakupiemu or ministry. Police station akwa report a NCC chairman edeno ama a police for so wadan so ba bi edi ache na wono as a former minister no enya de atwaye anti ministry police no invite a Elvis hesi heman na omo entoto na no emfontimi kase na wiei sabre eye Mr. Vincent Subodote wa report eye has work NCC chairman ewo eye ministry police station
when na the property say or threaten na
me friend Mr. Odote ebisan say mahu say or say I report but the police force make I don't want to comment about it. I don't want to we are see another
okay.
Anti me join this.
All right.
The general
report to Elvis police for
wa report Elvis Ednama ministry police no say oni no nyanye me bi e course ewo Accra Sports Stadium. And no nsem and no so free house aso and so eba mama nto so other issues and na wie and na lawyer dem Ash Code court wako file supplementary affidavits e court and ne wie wako file General obekaya last week no wo man kwan say enne dwode won fa enyema bi ogidie say opeso de kan no won fa mbra wode akokot e de akwakoma eye court no enti ehwe nim say Thursday ye be South Africa case ni biom ene nam so ma Robert Duncan no na Central Region RFA chairman wode to jasa sabre ogidie say kwan am clubs ne kokot ne de nya de betimi aboa nemom o advice clubs no say koba say GF no disciplinary committee appeals committee review committee eka wasem na gidie se GF no amfa anka asem papa amfa mo a fa kokas danse o de be kokot o de kokota enya de betimi aboa Robert Duncan
channel no so sa no koi cars de obeka bia final in the court case bar se Ghana na esisi wa cars de or neutral go there ne nyina be hu de palmer obi antumi nko bribe cars. But he went to CAS and CAS said the decision is okay. Inti obi obefi say GFIBB na you feel say yes no no appeal anye no review na anye ya you go to CAS me CAS secretary abreson obo league na we Palmer Koi CAS take a good decision and we can find out into obi o peeved no me the American say yam full ladder na nko CAS until we go that way. I'm say you're born near but we should encourage that. Say
Robert Duncan, Central Regional RFA, Womo chairman, and on also the same way, Edia Tuja, was it Division 1, ne boy ya papa. Sabre utu kwa sikasem ne nkoye GF no ayade so metimne Access Bank edin komo na Access Bank etima boa clubs ne kakra ebetima ma clubs no ehu ahenha mo kakra
they are all amateur players. The moment you move to Division 1 you have to pay them. So when you get there ebeboa but we share Division 1 make us about 90% or 95% yeni facilitator ya jijisika ahama beto nice pitch well fenced which will help them to take something small to cushion their finances but all other areas na entisa eno na ma edemai first of its kind I'm there but nyanti chita me nya bi but what the share referees. But this time round, no, make us say a winning. And the internet make us say winning say enya coupon of 5,000 cedis. January benya 10,000 cedis fuel. Utukwaya inti and then Access Bank and so my 30,000. 1% of security.
Wey ensemo Mr. Robert Duncan wono edia tuja jeno ye toaso sabre fasido tekente so kaza o se Africa no enye se eye league no ena wo fomu se po Africa na ekona wo monya de no ye league no enso shida any form sa na reason is say wo se timi abuoma ye revive ye youth football no ye youth football ni yin ya ebetimi aboa ye pa na eya sasofok efrim e wo Africa
outside players so edoso but I need can carry mum eboa e mani makoye because obi nimbo no wa bontin kwa no ba fia e say so yiro ho say wetimi esua bibia fi nipa no but just unfortunate we have to see revive youth football na yetimi hu say ye ne sa na obia ye na dwuma so ya from one level to the other no ebe ye na ye de bia ni akwa kosoa abonte so fo nko aba begu ayinimu. I believe we say gradually say youth football no yetimi esomu ya ebe ma youth football no se si e de enye but ebe kakra no wo say ebe hihim na kama kama.
Mr. Francis Otia Kenten, wano enso ene de sansemwe e de tudwa say the book free no e ya de but youth football no I was see hwe ne ye papa among for the subo boss Ghana ye league no e kan be ye league ni standard e wo form wo say nye league no enkwa na ma ye teams ni ko Africa wo mo nya de
enu mom de mintumi enka nkire wo sa but say wo hwe say de si kono dia na say enu ne de yardstick dia and then I can say, sir, but I believe we say, and point to me and yardstick. There are so many other factors. It is a lose factors affecting performance. It is one to me factors affecting performance. I be cry, nay, do I need you for so? Maybe I book to show me for so. Maybe I train you, say, maybe I quack about as hotel for so you training or maybe grass so. These are some of the things I'm saying a bit to me about. Nti me gi say kakra enya abotre me wa we shemu say bit my.
Boy, let's start time Jimmy de boy yen to so. Nanka Elvis Heseman why na just said ne obey some trofo shemu press conference nan sama wodo e course no wetimi aba be dress but only some of the board members edin komo say time in nye sabras of work free mu wa Africa enunti ekobase osansoba ebe some trofo shemu edin sama wodo de betudwa enya dia ebetimi aboa enunti enenam so ema press conference na ntimi amba so and the management no eye meeting 1 o'clock no na management no meeting ekoso wa class of work asoye as to the reason why nti nyemankoye amfa matim no diatene se china after management meeting no china management no any coach ebe meeting David Oklu enso be meeting na fei the way forward na brand say Premier League no yen hu da ye ba beto aso na as efrimu Africa no wo ma kwan wo metimi ede afaso yen kwan na 23 no asoye and the 23 go so prepare ya wada ebe wo me mani chem Mozambique for under 23 your first leg of game air koso now over the weekend no boy kufa kensie wo mo any Lagos cities and the boy anko ya mfa matim no na so coach Ibrahim Tanko wo dia tudwa se sabre gidi yese team no ejele na endu time o memeki trip no to Mozambique ne de na wanya very strong team wo mo kwa team no mmodemo no enso betimi akosro ede amayen interschools African and I say interschools say CAF ede aba betudwa no and then wo me de do na aba betudwa ama Ghana ye ne Burkina Faso ene Niger and they the same group interschools ya bobo ye aye schools as say CAF episode say youth football no ye betima select aye players no Ghana your group no ya kopiemu e wo Burkina Faso ene Niger ene ani omo enso e kwa kosia enche na Jeff ne betudwa say you see Bazigi ene baba nuhu I was say wo mitimbo moden e kopiemu Germany na sabre wo moko aye courses omoko courses so wo mo akwakodu Germany amo ya attachment no TSG Hoffenheim and omedi tudwa so opportunity GF no e dia mom no a great opportunity pa mo ko so far experience wo mo enya no wo me be football no ma Genoa ebetimi abo Genoa okay yem fancy ya
yedi si ha andike matrase sanso and marijata e wa Newton Latte mamle Sani Saliu message here the free abofo ebae it was an error of judgment for Coach Samuel Boadu to take a walk on the tartan tracks to fraternize with the Heart of Folk fans. It was wrong, actually. Suffice to say that he can still watch Heart of Folk's games by disguising himself. 5 minutes before the end of the proceedings, he can exit the stadium. He may not have done this on purpose, but discretion, they say, is the better part of valor. There's a long way to go if Ghanaian clubs want to do well in Africa. Sani Sali Abofo and anyway, and so every long way they can catch them one. It will be na akofan SMP. We must Dr. Enes Opoku and so the way free Timbuktu Mali. I want to hear Juma ebae na anapeo de tin bi bai. Ene we audit TT Abako but say AS Bamako is even the 4th strongest team in Mali, behind Stade Malien, Joliba, and Olympique de Bamako. For them to easily dismiss House of Oak is a big cause for alarm. The doc, and so the free Mali, and so Abre and Otikrum, name the Ekoso. And I say, we have to have a national dialogue in all spheres of life in Ghana. I fear for doom for Ghana in all sectors. Football heavily hit as well. We have to change our mentality or forget about the World Cup. What happened to Accra Hearts of Oak and Asante Kotoko is a recipe for humiliation ahead of the World Cup. The standard of play of our game is so poor. We have enough talent, but we practice football just like the Gold Coast era. Football has changed, especially administratively. Football has changed, especially administratively and technically. Especially our coaches and administrators should be schooled. In the Black Stars, let's ask ourselves why Kudus, Kamaldeen, and recently Naki and Tariq perform below their standards. Even if we bring Messi, Haaland, Silva, Alisson, and that we don't change our attitude, we should forget about football in Ghana holistically. We a free Dr. Ernesto Poku, Timbuktu, Mali, and they are brave. So we are okay. Andy, I mean, just in through. Yeah.
Dr. Asemno de Kamba or the Abano, first of all, I'm looking at having a national dialogue. So you're penny near you said that domanoa, and as you see be dini penny more. There are certain basic things to be or I will say. And who in here because House of Folk no kotokon semi ya can't broswa. Meaning to me no can for close to a year. Said the Black Stars should look beyond the World Cup and prepare the team for the next AFCON. Then set a realistic target and for my home. Said the bear with time. The team will bet me about to a certain stature. Now baby a PC during the next 5 years in yet me. And I've said this. If countries like Belgium, if countries like the whole Germany, who has played in about 7 World Cup finals, Ejitum say, your generation now you be seeing a goo. Into your mind who 10 years they prepare grounds. Near a national team they acquire the World Cup, and eventually that 10 years, you know, a Diomuko World Cup. Belgium has been consistent after 1986 Medical World Cup, all because of the plan of Bichan Sablon. In Ghana, I got 40 years without a national trophy or without an AFCON. You know, you hear national dialogue. And Penifona to Obama almost so my boy and football in Koyeno. You know, a dear no mobile more. There are the people that should know better and know how you better planning. You blast us now. You know, near co-finals, you bar semis. You drop a round of 16, you drop a group stage, you know. Ghana first year qualify for the World Cup, so all is well. Those people should know and Nema also you putting in place for our Black Star to glitter. National dialogue on the yeah, match the Madrid need to bet and there, said you bet your dear, said Franco bet any dear. Now ya chile ya dream for 40 years. Yen penny for na die anon in fact. So Obeka, Reverend Father Godfrey send a message be by an say, all these analysis I hear wahano. I didn't see the class in January or Muntie. No moon fabi being free because Omo Muti and Cromo enjoy the kind of analysis na ya. But unfortunately, the people that administer our club and our national team no, baby or margin than in your 1 year century for your agenda. Into the mining in our football and Koye. Don't be deceived, we've qualified for the World Cup, so all is well. We've gone 40 years without the AFCON. And see a bit put the measures in place to be out there to compete with the very best with a long-term plan, the better. But are we doing that? No. Because yet something say football ne ye dura na ye dije. Yet something say football si anko ye juju ni anko ye nrua. Ye nko ba bi antina blaster ye call AFCON no yesa so a malam de ne call yesa de ne ba ya yankwanko ye hwe no. The game has grown beyond that. And you need people who are experts, people who are ready to listen, people with the right frame of mind, with a better mental set. And no matter you football na manako ye. Na yempeni mfo ye yo mom di anim de no a. Ye betimi ay national dialogue no bia kire na dwen. At the end of it all, omumfa ntie, omuntie na omumfa ya 7 na hwe. Now on the point of will see improve administratively. Oh, how betting say Yakofa Jojo Kilili saw me the vice president, Emma Andrea Nelly. Yakofa Muhammad El Khatib, so me di Ali anim. Now we say, "Eye boy now boy and nkwana dabi." So far Jojo Kilili okra masters in business administration. And it's an Andrea Nelly confirmed so on any me adwuma. Onim na disua de baby e wakwaduru. And it's how to manage the stars onimeno because on the stars ball with Juventus. And what the experience within the terrain, the experience as a player. Because so far Mohamed El Hatiba, you know, he played with one of the best Egyptian team. Integrated the team now, Burkina 1998. No, he was part of that team. Hassan and the Hassan brothers. Only Walid Goma among the boy. Until free wasan kwa kosua dia manim dia na kwa achiri into the Bible she gave na all combine the knowledge on the field of play and the classroom knowledge no all combine the football no and look at the standard of Ali now. But what do we see? And the case study is House of Folk. Alaja can be more football no ya, but they are still dependent on the old way, the archaic and the outdated way of running a football club. Player demand there almost say none eating. Send our Andy's FC. No be anymore. Any Ababa platform. What is the meaning of platform? The player needs this. You don't sack a coach and appoint an assistant coach to take a club to Africa. And to make it say, House of Folk create the weakest technical team at the Confederation Cup and try the at home. You know, at home, Mama promises on better 5-1. So now you know, 5-1 4-1. But look at what transpired yesterday. And say there are certain key decisions to be over. Even with your level of experience, you should know. But as I said, administratively, we have a problem. How to manage players, you have a problem. And you might get also sending football on the course. You know, I am fine. All because you said there are other superpowers and there are other powers out there. I know be supersede the right things. I was here to go acquire money. Met me akoye. Into there be a draw. Yemfa nsu nkogua, yemfa nchine nkotwa, yemfa kosia nkotwa, yemfa jeni nkotwa. People are buying 1.8 to 1.6 million players. And as I said, ko check Sundowns women away game number A8, WAC A8, Ali A4, Zamalek A7. That is the standard of those teams. Omo practice eniyema esefata sebema club na ko denim. But what do we see here? You know, we have a sharp contrast in terms of how football see this year. Inti I agree administratively we need to improve. Yempeni phone be share refresher courses. There are other people so they know almost share dey na kwa. Ba umba bidru ha almost selfish interest inti omo implementing yema na omo kosua no. But in all so sure baby has to folk free and baby omo ba bidru you know. You don't need the magician to tell you. Say the people are almost football and no. You know, almost team
for some time now, and as I di akoswa, acho.
Yeah.
And there be your clubs you call and go around the aba. Na you go back to the drawing board. Na kasasia. Na events teams you know. Chiche morning papa morning toka at TSM. As some of the best bibi efrim. Omo call many no. At the corner, no masa kusibiu. Enti kasasi ya na beba wo. You make it come sa ye nyoma sa next season. Ma won sa clubs no sanko. Omo de ngwazi ya na besaba. It means you should be bien free the day no.
Yensua na omo mbetimi aboa ma mpanimfo na asasa nso enye se adwuma no. Enye sentrefo because sentredi de o kana asem na supporter na kura kasa o mpena asem dada. NCC chairman say na oye press conference omo se de time in there. Time be. Inti ono na nkabetimi aye oye demonstration no. Eno na ma House of Folk league for the first time in 11 years. House of Folk free munu anim guase we. Oba be press conference almost say time in there. So you know, ya kan Europe there no supporters na yema team ni ye o. Enti na am say Man United oh ya House of Folk na uhia result Man United. Supporters never stadium one of my demonstrated the champion in front say the Musidi team in the corner, young pet. Barcelona supporters.
Benazil. So I can't similar thing.
Yeah.
Na kwa madam cause what's the time in the beer time.
Intina me make us say, you know, I'm from no stadium, until I'm say has. Some body no more peja na no more de tonium, and in some no kind of board and open. Then cause so my yene dada. After 6 in the league, winning the FA Cup, now drop up from first to 6. Not the moment I best saki the main coach without having a technical team for the African and then cause supporters in the original. Same penny for the one coach for the Africa. And then a Diego. Oh, Baba press conference, I was a time in here into the baby. Into the no, acha ye ne dwada. Ye beka kosi fia de ne twem. Na next year ya sanko. Near Baba catch supporters na say, and the funny aspect is that supporters no so sa ogide sa heart folk team na wo horo. O metimi a tennis scholar na Baba N5. They've forgotten about the last time they scored 4, the last time they scored 3, the last time they scored 2. No one so agia they say you team ni betimi adaya Adolf Ama. Any Muhammad Polo Motam Yitimate and I had to form Mutim na Hono. One of the last time you had Muhammad Polo replica in your team. They still take care themselves with Chastela and Dombote and Ismailado into a meeting at tennis score line. Into Genoa. Supporters are the solely stakeholders. Mubetimi Abwa. Penning for not taking the right decision because Genoa. So and demonstrating and championing for and as I decided to say a mobile ball I am a share. Team no more can once a my intie. Obi unsubscribe phobia for life the leaders will come down and listen to the supporters. But what do we see now? Almost a time in minim. Say how to focus on me and the press conference this week. I didn't ended up on meeting.
Obi in a nim so kind of crash or more.
I'm afraid
calls.
I'm afraid hatred.
Calls and pacono being
Natami.
A free of one casam penny food being amen. Can you say in a best team? No, and can someone them by. And
upon James Cook can say, or say on theatre from our Kotoko players, no, or church or Madrid or Haas and Seminole. Some better on Madrid or Kotoko and Seminole, or Midi do matem. Until no monka Kotoko, the Omka has it. Some better on Madrid or Kotoko and Seminole say Niman Kuya, you know. Benazim Kwani, the only person away in any more Casa. What is a Kotoko for now? Almost former players will be can watch him. There be Oka on be do at them, on Becas will be a kind of Huna. And Benazil, I've heard a lot of people calling him names. So, person I am Ponsako. No, General, say me can or person I am Ponsako on Petit Me. Tim na kwa kuguni one must no open in nature and Yama was somebody go acquire me here on Petit Me. So, the Kotoko former players will love to talk about how to fall because I want here. So, I ask for do a matter of but their own people may say Kotoko were edited. How many of the Kotoko former players and our watches or Mokasa about the level of embarrassment on Baba Erasmus Stadium? People are mute because they are free to be insulted. Until it's him and Hesse. This is the right time. I'll be a press conference.
And this is a true time. Hatchofuk Nankasa, Penifono, Eddie Omoankasa, Penifono police station.
And you know, having these two people, no more constancing.
Oh,
more constancing. We're changing blues or stancing, you know.
Blues, one is changing. We are later. I'm going to
one more changing West. One more changing West. Sorry, you know. All because of just a common goal. Omo nyina omo perhaps to folk yi enti o, but poor decision from Oram Vicenzo Odote and the Alaja campaign at the House of Folk do have. How can you play Africa competition without a coach? How?
The statement from Hearts of Oak didn't say anything about their exit. So it's normal now for Hearts of Oak to be knocked out prematurely from CAF, Confederation Cup. I won't blame Honorable Odote for his actions. As a politician, he needs to be careful of his life. But someone can even impersonate the NCC chairman and harm him. Okay. And he did in any way if we Akumadan Senior High School and so are Brayen. Lawyer Admako Kwale. Though I've said, and I repeat, till we take a critical look at our planning for these international competitions. If not, nothing will change, but remain a divaju. Okay, and all the French affirm. Wow, Yamfa Insia. Na men call Marija Tao quickly. Now we head also the Ebre.
General, doctor message name the power rooms.
Okay.
I say Jolly Barney, Stade de Malien, Olympic, Bamako,
Muna, you're ahead of.
I say Bamako, ya who it's no, I say, she near my.
Oko Mali, I'm also 9.
Yes. Okay, I'm sure say fearful because last season has to do D6, but that is not the point.
Yeah.
So D6 also D8 for your top 2 clubs, Krabi has and
a Kotoko Ghana, yeah.
And that is the contest and our doctor, and so they brain. But you know, there was another message so I know highlighted say football has really changed, especially I'm saying the same message now.
Okay.
Administratively, technically. You know, this message, you know, here so breaking it down. Say football a change administratively.
Yeah.
Technically, football a change. We keep saying say football and just a driving. And a WG 1 G 2 G 5 a pim. If it's a car by reality, general, you change if you BM. But football is different. Football, between they are compared, they are kind of say medicine. It will continue to change and adjust to human behavior until say be jai agronidi. Football because what changes are. So it changes, no change you home. Football it changes, no change you home. So we have even some drugs at this present day. Now say so near malaria by and the cloaking and my but the cloaking count once in beam. You find treating malaria beam, it keeps changing each and every day. So the same thing so now general football and the sports in general here. And at this point say you Brasilia ebe tia pa but be a tia akwa and or so kra no share or travel ahead of time say you work up ya koyi you perceive who performance yen hwe we ni
yeah
general dear otia kenten kachre coach atia kenten kachre say yen revive youth football na intimi sustaining league you know. I disagree with him. And cry produce in the last 10 years general you more than and cry produce in the last 20 years. So say produce more than the last 20 years.
Okay.
You produce more. Academy do say is Ghana. For compare last 20 years. Last 20 years na corner say can fast am na tete cry ni more my job din. But then no general me see clubs na Dawson. If you baby creativity academy. Astro Tefs are Dawson. There are a lot of players that you produce each and every day. But how to integrate them into a league, you know? Generally, you produce near home. It's Apostles FC, or Division 1, Division 2, or affiliation with a club or outside. What for 20 players? A squad Deportivo or 20 players. Bechem United or 20 players. Interlights or 20 players. Accra Lions General or 20 players. I'm funny we do Premier because Premier no any substance. It you know say sika se na kopo Premier the Awagi League no 1 million e de be ma 800,000 e de be ma. So any player no be ba na say agent be ba no so ton player no nko. We don't even have enough time to see those players you're producing from the youth side neighbor. But any youth players production, we keep producing them in large numbers. As to say we are sinking with the league, let me sustain the league, you know, that is the problem. Me do so. Ban your free about Ghana Premier League in FSA. Ban your free and will be a top 3 players at General, you know. How many years and our boy Premier League, you know? Agadas boy a Ghana Premier League, you know, how many years? For compare 20 years ago. For compare even 15 years down the line, the NAC. Player back with me, Shakotoko Jesse. Obia ni Mwabo, Obia ni Sawaba, Obia ni Folukrum. Before Chrome do Kotoko stage in general. Now even popular in the area now. No me do so. But then me say, check your players from your key names or your league, you know, and find out how many years have they been playing. But enche be on the call. Enche be those players na ye jiju amaso your opie ba ya ne ho no. Enche be abane ya free be hunadi. Agadas Mudasi Ghana Premier League in how many years? But this is the state of our football. So when you use production, no how to sustain it. General any issue, no, we keep producing more. But and yet even on finished products cry. Or bring you near Homadi. Any mado, sorry, or just a lone season. Or guest him watcher for Wafa a year. All the top players, top talents, Uhuna and Salimada Moeva. General, the key focus for your clubs and about Benanisika. It is on just sending the video call agent Ricasa Ombra quickly as a walk. Mr. Salima Damohefa, and Nimado or guest him watch it. Talk about these youngsters and last 3 seasons, last 2 seasons, last season, your home league in general. These youngsters are more hefa.
Okay.
So that is a problem. And Oshaya, David Okluka, send me for banning a free position and a bit technical. Yakupo had much now.
Okay.
Measure her power into much detail. No mama coach Okulo who said no. he's wrong. The system had error all the way back from Bamako. Na error no ho. Omantimi repair and a sabe to tia mo akra.
So no senior coach.
Yes, General.
Calf license, eh?
I'm happy to say sir, he's wrong. He's wrong.
Hey.
He's
Or
wrong.
a senior coach. What do you mean? No, coach master wrong.
Sir, we are doing different. Me analyst.
Okay.
Honestly, a coach.
Okay.
We work together. But
Wrong what they be must channel between them.
yes, the system no.
System bay.
I said Barney why he was isolated and say not 2 players, you know, the hybrid number 10 for no static. Barney selection on us Umomu Rose. Why were they static? Was not 2 wingers near far and away from Barney. And we tell Barney isolated or top. But why were they far and away? We should ask a question from the system.
Okay.
Why John were far and away? But through the video, I will show you why they were away.
Oh, okay.
Through the video, I will show you why Suraj and Yawako were static and falling deep. Make sure the internet no more deep, no one to me connecting to the final third, no one to me serve as the bridge, not one connected from defense to attack. I'll tell you why the bridge didn't work.
Oh, okay. Number me too, Jana, me nya problems kakra or WhatsApp no too bad. This like messages. I mean, when someone do be afaho na monfa encheme. I'm not the least surprised about Accra Hearts of Oak. I'm not the least surprised Hearts of Oak couldn't clear the AS Bamako CAF Confederation Cup hurdle. You don't go out there in Bamako to disgrace yourself this way and expect the Malians to do same in Accra with that huge goal advantage. Those running the club have lost touch with football contemporary reality. And so things are done right. Never expect anything better from them. Alaji Mama Salia, if you want to band the line, and so or the way Abba. Though the results couldn't help Accra Hearts of Oak to qualify. But I'm happy to see Hearts of Oak supporters displaying their anger and telling the management of our team that the team is going the wrong way. Okay, listening to you live on 92.9 in Accra. Pato Land Service, Ashtown.
That's what
I don't know who only coach Bodu. I'm so afraid over. Okay, Sefa so on no nyadwen. Coach Sefa, on him in Tokwa Gidigidi. So Obeka say, Hearts of Oak a ball without a coach. Coach Okulu no on your coach Anna.
Oh, you know what the person me say. I'm talking about why was he appointed as a deputy coach? He's a coach. Intian has anchor say, Omu team no Omu diama coach Okulu coach. But appointing a deputy coach for the African, I'm not saying he's not a coach. If that is the interpretation, then I'm sorry. But why was he appointed as a deputy coach or they has a African?
Okay.
Teams in a call confederation cup.
Has played with our head coach.
Well, but I'm saying that
your coach.
You know, well, sometimes even if the system doesn't work, it mika. But that is not what I mean.
Okay.
So we mika a basa ni coach.
Literal meaning.
Literal meaning. We mika a basa ni coach. All because the system didn't work and coach now in the helm of affairs no. What he said the obiani hopepepe. But that is not my interpretation.
Okay.
My interpretation is that teams in the Kobo Confederation Cup in the House of Folk is the only coach acquire only team. I acquire only deputy coach could not touch line. House of Folk is the only team. And only the only team almost acquire. Look at their technical bench. Who was the assistant to Coach Okulu? Who was the assistant?
3 weeks after sacking your coach, you still can't find a competent replacement and you want fans to hail you. If Odote and Akambe do not leave the club, no CEO will succeed at Accra Hearts of Oak. Kojo Bamako.
Fat.
And the way you free cry, Abraham Kojo Bamako.
Fat.
Yeah.
I don't know my example which was say your pointy or say by fat club when we never form a lead your more. Obako club no na owner no ne nua ketewa wo ho na ne wofa ase ba ko ho
Anya na pa na kan
na ne yiri secretary omotwa ho ahia. That is a system you need to work with and survive. Enti ade a wo ya wo dwen say right no we discuss ya no mu mienu akọ meeting wo akiri.
Okay.
When we discuss ya no akọ meeting wo akiri. Eti the person o kire ne ba ma ko person o kire ne say no matter see wo beba wa ben winning football mu say the system will never allow you to function.
Yeah. What do before joining Hearts of Folk, was far ahead of Oklu now. We saw his work at Mediema. What has Oklu done? Sending Liberty to relegation. Let's not do this to ourselves. Boadu is history. It ends there. How are things going post Boadu? Every team pick up. Every team picks up after sacking a coach. Even with Ninoy as interim post-puppet, we saw change. Tell me if there is any change now. People should stop comparing Oklu to Boadu first coming. Kojo Bamako anyway and so Brian. And the Sopoku doctor anyway HR12 Grana Fima from a call so no Timbuktu Mali and our Newton is a gem that needs to be harnessed. Encourage him and get him upgraded. Listening to you whole day. Our Bamako Timbuktu, sorry. Na Utien Wimus. Okay. Mali Namdi Omrano na ashotu okrum Emma and also for some the about Gauvonum. All right, me for course.
Has a for letter no about more appreciative supporters no man power much on. It's not. They must apologize to the supporters.
Okay.
Decisions are almost take here they bobo na kwa kudru baby or moduno. And yet just appreciating also modo mass on her born. And yeah. But they must apologize to the supporters.
You apologize when you regret. That's how can be new do things as regret.
And
we produce players, but we don't produce quality players. This is our problem. Due to lack of quality trainers, our boys don't understand tactics. It's so clear why we can't play with others. MC Malik, 055-1444-933, which me afraid. Message me.
MC Malik there.
Same produce quality.
You know, me say how to folk. Ye ball league ni wi en kan no. Nka omo ko RTU do ya de ho no makofa no. Ko omo ba eye Okwa United do ya de no makofa no. Ko omo ko adua na Gabriel je mo freedom adada wo.
Okay.
But you know, they will intentionally ignore those players and go for their own because of their selfish interest. The whole Hearts of Folk don't have a DM. Nurudina Pra. Omoko Africa, and they went in for a boss to boss player in the other Joseph Eso, Eric Eso. Still on the command register.
All right. Call first one anoint me Amfa. Yes, say, Joe, kindly tell Newton or let Newton know that cars keep changing. Why? Kindly let him know the difference between your two Hondas. That's quite anyway. If you say of football knowledge, pa, yeah, between Ghana already we are losing here. Already we a brain. Sergio Unim Boniface Kra, Bamakono dear. You will be mammy. Kojo Mako, that's anyway. As I Abba. Yes, we need a sorry program, so minimal dear.
But may not make a Gia.
Yeah.
Not car. As specific, but now make us a GIA from GIA1, GIA5, January, in natural country and one no.
Okay.
But football there, and I say, ha, a China, I'm to compare medicine. Say, you saw near Bania Hono cloak in my Oko is a draft or cloak in your beam. I tossed it about Darkin with some time. I must also wiping off the system. Near core, I tossed it, Louis Fanton. This is how it keeps changing. And so, General, so one to me, I stick it to these principles now, one, you're quick and follow the revolution. You be Jawa Chile.
Okay.
General Bejawachi.
Mama has met me afa sa call Lydia. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
What can I say?
I can't say what.
Thank you, okay, yet you.
I can't say what. I'm gonna put the house of what? I'm not gonna put any more. Papa. I'm going to do a new package. Every year, so I'm from coach, from a coach. Yeah, everything came on me, sir. I'm going to class now. I'm going to have about some of the never had on. Come on, was here. The chrono. As I'm new that. The Salon Bay, Namma.
Okay, yɛdase yɛbɛfa baako aka ho no afei yɛapagya yɛmu ɔhenaku senior house master okes o message no nso wɔaba studio ha na watumi aba na waba bɛyi afiri hɔ yɛpagye mu a DJ Sims ɛna ɛba bɛtena ase na afei ɔde Kessben drive no atoa so ntɛntɛm ɛde ama yɛmfa mu nsi ha na nyankopɔn yɛ adom a ɔkyena yɛsan ne mu atena ase biom yɛdɛ mase paa nyame nhyira mo yɛakra mo